Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Well, I was doing an unboxing and then I realized that my camera wasn't recording, so I'm just going to show you guys what I got. So I went and returned my Kaweco pen, and I got onto Temu and I purchased 3 pens. I know 2 of these are Jinhao pens, which I know are pretty inexpensive. So yeah, so I have 3 pens because that Kaweco just did not work out for me at all. It didn't work out at all. It was both of the pens that I have gotten so far that are Kaweco, they both skipped. One of them, I still had an opportunity to return it, so I decided to just go ahead and return that one, which it was a beautiful pen, but I just didn't like the way it was writing, and I had stopped using it because of that. So, yeah, so that one went back. And these are Jinhaos. This is a Jinhao too, so I think the 3 of them are Jinhaos. But look at this color, that's beautiful. And I don't know if, I'm assuming these are disposable because it does not have like any way to open the pen. I don't see, oh no, here we go. Okay, yeah, it's got a piston. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to ink these up, but let's take a look at the other ones before I go ahead and start doing anything. But this is pen number 1, and that's Jinhao, and I believe I got them all medium points. So then we have this one. I don't even remember what I got because this took forever to get here. Or it feels like it took forever. And this was one of like their special edition ones. And wow, this is nice and heavy. It has like a flower pattern on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. But this is nice. This is really nice and heavy. I paid under $10 for each of these pens. So, so yeah, that, let's see. Just gonna open, oop. Okay, it does have a converter and it does have an ink, so that's pretty good. I know which ink I'm gonna use for this one. I just got some diamond ink, and I have, why is this not closing? Is this broken? Huh. I'm gonna be really upset if this is broken. No. Okay, there we go. That's that. See the tip there? Anyway, I have some diamond ink that I just got, and I want to try the Oxblood, I think it's called, on this one. So there's that. Let me just make sure that I keep these with their respective whatever, with their little converter thingies. And then this is the other one that I got. And again, these were all under $10 on Temu. So, and they are the Jinhao brand, which I know is inexpensive. So if I lose them, I'm not going to be terribly upset. But that one's really pretty. And I might use my purple ink in this one, maybe. I don't know. I have to order some more ink because hold on guys, I'm just trying to get this cover off. Here we go. so you guys can see. That's the tip of that one. This one looks very small, the tip, but I'm gonna assume this one also has the little piston, which it does. Very nice. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. I hope so badly that they write well, because the only pen aside from my Lammies that I have so far liked is my TWSBI. And then I also got one of these clips, which is much bigger than what I expected. I thought this was going to be smaller. But I can hang it if I wanted to use it as a piece of art. But this, again, was like under $5. But I just thought it was pretty. I initially had gotten had put in my cart a bee. But then I saw this one, and I was like, you know what? The bee kind of looked a little bit off. So I ended up getting the hand instead. So I got this, and then I got one of these. And I don't like this little flappy thing. It's really crappy. I just wanted to mess around with it, and I got some little stack of paper, which was like a total ripoff. Because they showed a lot more paper than what I actually got in here. So, yeah, so there's this, but I don't know, I may return this just because I know I'm not going to use it. This isn't, I wasn't expecting it to open like this. It didn't show it being opened like this, so yeah, that's a shame. But I just kind of wanted to mess around with a ring binder, because I had gotten one a couple months ago that was a little bit bigger, but I intended to use it as my journal, my everyday carry. But the problem is that it was, I didn't have enough room. So this one I was thinking it would be cute to carry around like as a wallet or something, but I don't like it. I don't like this. I'll keep my little, what do you call it? Lockbee cover. So yeah, but let me get some stuff so that I don't make a mess on my table, and I'm gonna ink these guys up and see how they work. All right, so I am completely out of paper towels, so I'm sacrificing one of my little hand towels for this. But I got some Diamines ink, which I absolutely love. This is such beautiful ink. The ancient copper is absolutely stunning. I ended up re-inking my TWSBI, and where is my pen pouch? Here it is. I ended up re-inking my TWSBI with it, and I absolutely love the color. It's like a reddish coppery, kind of a reddish coppery color, kind of leaning towards a brown, and I just absolutely love that ink. So I'm going to ink this red one with the ox blood, which I haven't tried yet, so I don't know what it's gonna look like, but let's test it out and see. Let's see what we got. So we are going to put our little piston in, and let's get this open. And like I said, I haven't tried this one at all, so I have no idea, but this is gonna look really pretty with this pen, I think. I don't think I have it on strong enough. Hold on one second, guys. Because my issue is the fact that I have problems with my hands. So doing stuff like this can be difficult. There we go. It is coming through. And then what I like to do is that I like to tip back the pen and just tap it until the ink makes its way to the bottom. And then what I do is I start to slowly bring the piston back down just a little bit, and then I reinsert and I start bringing it up. That way I get a good amount of ink, and then I'm not constantly having to re-ink my pens. So this is the oxblood. So let me just put this back together, and we're gonna take a look and see how it writes. I mean, gosh, I'm gonna make a mess with this. Trying very carefully not to rub on this tip too much with that, but oh wow, this writes really smooth for a pen that's under $10. This color is absolutely stunning too. I'll hold this up a little closer so you guys can see. But the oxblood is a little bit redder than the what do you call it, ancient copper one. But I do love this. I think this is probably gonna become my favorite. Oh yeah, very smooth, very, very smooth. So I'm gonna leave that ink in that one because I love it. Then what I'm gonna do, I think, is that I'm going to use my purple on this glittery pen here. And make sure my hands aren't so cruddy. I'm gonna see how this one writes. And this is the TWSBI Royal Purple. And it's also a beautiful purple color. Purple is one of my favorites. So yeah, let me bring this down and then start to bring this up and see what we get. Here we go. Bring it all the way up. Then I'm going to just tap it a couple of times. And this one, probably not gonna do too much because it looks like it filled up pretty well. Yeah, this one filled up really well actually. So we're gonna carefully clean this tip. And then let's take a look at this pen. This one's a little bit more scratchy, so I'm gonna assume this is probably a fine point. I cannot really see what's on the tip because I can't see. So there's that. But I'm gonna say this is probably a fine point, but it still writes really smooth. I can't get over this. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I love it. Okay, I'm going to leave the purple in this one. And I think the green, I'm going to probably... I think I want to use one of the cartridges because I don't want to have all of my inks... all of my inks be the same, and I already have these in 3 pens. So until I get some new ink that I can use, I think we're gonna just put the cartridge in this one and see how their ink is. And I don't know I don't know. Let's see. This looks like it's black, and this looks like it's black. So we're just going to. This is where I have the problem. Is putting these in. It is not working. Maybe it's this one. There we go. Okay. So we got that in. And we're gonna try their ink out and see how that works. Let's give it a few to let it work its way down. Oh, there we go. This is black. It's not bad. But I definitely think I want to get a green, maybe a nice green color for this one. I'm really pleasantly surprised at how smooth these pens write. Like, they write really smooth. I just can't get over it. I might have a new favorite. So again, these are the Jinhao pens. This was the most expensive. I think it was like $7. And it is their it's one of the special edition ones. So it's much heavier, but it feels really, really nice. Really nice on the hands. So yes, absolutely love these. I think I'm very, very happy with these. And they will definitely be on my rotation of pens to use. So if you guys want pens that you can, you know, carry around with you and not worry about your pen getting lost, you know, my TWSBI was in the $40 range, $35, $40 range for the TWSBI Echo. And then my Lammies were each in the $30 range. I have 3 of them because the Lammies are the ones that I like the most. But I do love my TWSBI though. And my TWSBI is in, I think it's extra fine, the point. And I love the way it writes. So that's definitely in my little pouch of favorites. And now I'm gonna have to add these to my pouch because, well, this one I'm actually gonna keep out because I'm gonna use that one the most probably. And these guys are gonna go in here. See if this one will fit in here. No, it won't. Let me try to get it in here. Trying to get it in. I can get it. All right. There you go. So yeah, yeah, I'm really happy. I'm very happy with these Jinhao pens. I'm gonna have to keep this converter safe somewhere so I don't lose it. And actually, I'm gonna put it in my box. I have a box over here where I keep all my cartridge inks. So yeah, so that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And like I said, I had an actual unboxing of them, and luckily I realized before I finished before I finished the entire video. So I was only like a couple minutes in. But this one is called the Iced Flower, and it is a Jinhao. And then the other one was the Fluorescent Peacock Blue, which is the shimmery blue one. And the prices, under $10. These under $10, and I'm about to go in there and just go crazy and buy some more of them because I love the way these write. So yeah. So anyway, that's all I have, guys. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. I think it's been a couple of weeks. But my daughter was visiting, and then I haven't been feeling well. This heat has got me all sorts of messed up. So yeah, but I do have another package coming in on Monday. I fell for the influencers, and I ordered a cloth and paper pocket plus cover, which I'm so excited to get because I want to right now this is my everyday carry. This is from Maison Rose, New York, and I love this. It's beautiful. But when I saw the other ones, the cloth and paper ones, I love the concept of being able to put stuff in the clear front so that it's decorative. And so I broke and I ordered one in the Pocket Plus size, which I think is comparable to a Paper Republic. And then I made myself one, which you guys know, well, many of you know, I make the journal covers. So I made myself an extra wide A6 to use, but then I decided when I saw the cloth and paper, that I'm gonna get that one because I already have like 15 of my own notebooks that I have throughout the house that I use at any given time. So I'm putting this one up along with some others. This one's already up for sale. Actually, this is the only extra wide that I have. It has 2 bands in it. But I do have other sizes and trifolds available in my shop. And if you're not aware, all of the covers that I make are made using reusable grocery bags. So I use a lot of like Trader Joe bags and things like that to make these. So if you're interested, go check out my shop. There should be a link in my page and my my YouTube page, but if not, it is Topebook Studio on Etsy. So that is that. Oh, thank goodness I locked these up because I just tipped one over. That's all I have, guys. So as soon as I get the cloth and paper cover, I will come back here and do an unboxing of that because I'm really excited. I think I'm going to get a Stalogy notebook because when I got this one, I was like, I don't think I like it, but I absolutely love it. I love the paper. It's very reminiscent of the Hobonichi. So I'm thinking that I might end up using the Stalogy 365 as my planner for this coming year and not getting a full year for the Hobonichi because I don't mind the one-day thing, but I prefer to have a week at a glance, especially for my planner that I actually use for planning. So this is not aesthetically pleasing. This is just a mess of scribbles and notes and things that I have to do, doctor's appointments and things like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Stalogy so I can set it up the way that works the best for me. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. And until next time, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, hit like, say hello. I'd love to hear from you guys. I don't get a lot of comments on my videos, but I would absolutely love to hear from you guys, and I try to respond to everybody who does comment when I see the comments because YouTube has a history of not showing me sending me any notifications about comments that I have gotten on my videos. So I try to check every couple of days on my what do you call it, that section where you can create your videos and things like that, just to make sure I haven't missed anyone. So that's that, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.